Get what?
Come on, get it.
Hey guys, how's it going? I've got my Echo in here with me today, so you're gonna have to bear with the sound effects. I know, so first I uploaded a Bigg Boss video, and now I'm uploading a Marathi movie review. These videos are not so much Bollywood as much as they are Desi Entertainment, so let's just roll with that, okay? So back in April, I watched a little gem on Netflix called Sairat. I've watched a lot of regional movies in the past, but this was my first foray into Marathi cinema, and I was very impressed. From what I understand, Sairat roughly translates to wild in love, or I guess it would be the Urdu equivalent of Divana. I was in a kind of a weird headspace when I watched this movie back in April, but regardless, I still managed to fall in love with the movie, and I recommended this movie to anyone and everyone who would listen. Very few listened. Cut to a few months ago, Karan Johar announced that he would be remaking Sairat with Janhvi Kapoor, who is Sridevi's daughter, and Ishan, who is Shahid Kapoor's brother. My initial reaction was, yay, that's amazing, this casting is perfect, at least physically. Now, a few months later, now that the movie's press release pictures and some posters have come out, my reaction is a little different. I am definitely beginning to feel that Karan Johar producing this movie may give it a sense of glamour that may ruin the actual essence of the movie. Over the weekend, I decided to watch Sairat and revisit what made the film so special. Disclaimer, as of December 1st, Sairat is no longer on Netflix, so you will have to find a different avenue to watch the movie. Tear. While the first half depicts this beautiful, sweet romance, the second half literally delivers edge-of-the-seat anxiety. What could have been a cliched love story is made very unique by the treatment of the story. The actors cast are young, sweet, and innocent, much like the characters that they are playing, and they are very real looking, as well as are the locations, which literally could be anyone's backyard. The second half of the movie throws our beloved couple into situations that literally make you think, what would I do if I were in this situation? The fights, the emotions, the situations that they are put in. I think anybody who is in love or anybody who has ever been in a relationship has experienced these emotions before. The frail nature of relationships and the way relationships evolve is beautifully presented. It's this relatable nature, the earthiness, and the realism that makes Sairat a winner. It's so refreshing to see a strong female character in this movie. Archana, aka Archie, is not your run-of-the-mill heroine. She drives a motorcycle, she can wield a gun, and she has confidence that can make any man shake in his boots. That could have backfired into making Archie seem manly, but the writer has beautifully woven in scenes showing her vulnerability and her soft side, and that makes the character so endearing. Rinki Rajguru deserves a round of applause for her amazing portrayal of Archana. Her acting is so great, especially considering she's not a trained actress, and she was so young at the time when this movie was shot. If I have read right, then she was only 14 or 15 years old at the time of shooting this movie. Akash Tosar is so likable as Prashant, aka Parsha. He's a young man desperately in love with Archie, the girl of his dreams, and that love is shown on his face in every single frame. It's beautiful. His acting skills really come into place in the second half when he begins to face inner conflict and, on a level, begins to regret the decision the two lovebirds made in haste. Special mention must go to the two actors who play Salya and Pradeep. These two friends of Parsha are his backbone in the movie, and they really do make their presence felt. I'm about to make a really strange comparison. In the Pakistani drama Dastan, the drama spends 1/3 of its airtime depicting this beautiful, sweet, loving family, of course with their share of flaws, but they're just a very loving, great family. They really humanize them, they humanize these lovebirds in Dastan, and they just make you feel very connected to these characters. Then the director says, oh, are you attached now? Alright, well, I'm just gonna throw the partition into the mix and let you see how the partition affected this family of yours that you love so much. Why did I bring up Dastan? Because Dastan was one of a kind in the way that it's the only thing that has ever made me get so absorbed into certain characters throw you in for a loop and then make you sob uncontrollably. That's the level of emotion that you felt after watching Dastan. And for me, that was the only thing that had ever made me so emotional. Until now. Much like Dastan, Sairat makes you fall in love with this young couple. And then when you are heavily invested in their love story, the director says, "Oh, you love them? Well, let's just throw this little social issue in here and see what happens." The movie affects you on a very different level. I would say it's almost emotional murder, but that sounds like an insult, and this movie deserves nothing but praise. I also have to give special mention to the music. The song Sairat Zalaji is such a great song. It has gone on to become one of my favorites. It's so sweet visually, but it's not just the visuals that make this song great. The singing and the instrumentation is just beautiful. I'd say the love story between Urchi and Persia is not just memorable, it's almost on the level of epic. If you haven't had a chance to watch this 2016 gem, I definitely recommend it. Go find it and watch it. Highly recommended. 2 thumbs up. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.